doing?
We're gonna try and get ready with one hand. I've been struggling for the past 5 days. I've been feeling real miserable. I want to get myself together. I want to feel pretty. I want to do something. I didn't upload last week because my anxiety was just through the roof before surgery. So I'm like, I'm not pre-filming. Fuck this. My mental health comes first. Obviously, I prepped before this shit, bitch, because like, are you fucking kidding me? Look at me. So let me give you guys this story on what happened to me. So I got wrist surgery done because I had a ganglion cyst. I'm trying something. Hold on a sec. Ganglion cyst on my wrist, and I got that removed. I don't know how that came about. I don't know how I got it. I always thought the way I got it was from a pool accident that I had. But I remember I went camping. We were all in a pool, and you know how when you get out the pool, you kind of do that thing where like your hand is on the floor and you push yourself up. So when I did that, it felt like I sprained my wrist. But mind you, this was like, I was probably like 19, 20 years old when this happened. After that, I had little issues with my wrists. Like when I would work out, I'll have to like position my hand a certain way so that I wouldn't put so much pressure on my wrist. So I thought it was due to that, but it wasn't, because the other day I was watching a video that I uploaded 4 years ago, and I looked at my wrist and I didn't have it. So I'm like, where did this come from? That's just a mystery. I don't know where this cyst came from. Last year December, my boyfriend, he's like teasing me, saying that he thinks that I have carpal tunnel. Around that time, I was having trouble with my wrists. Like I would feel like a little bit of pain, achiness. He will have me do like these little exercises to see if I had signs of carpal tunnel. And when I would do them, like I'll feel tingles and like numbness in my hands. And I'm like, holy fuck, like I think I have carpal tunnel. Like I feel every symptom that this video is saying. I don't know, one day I positioned my wrist a certain way. Like I put both of them like this. I see a bump on this one and it's really big. And I think I've seen this before, but I thought that, like, you know, the bone that we have on our wrist right here, I thought it was just out of place because of that pool accident that I had. This is hard as fuck to do. I'm telling my boyfriend, I'm like, wait, there's something wrong. I'm like, my bone looks really out of place and it looks bigger to me for some reason. He's just like brushing me off because I'm one of those girls that always have a stomach ache, always have a headache. So he's like, oh, you're always worrying about something. So then I'm like, no, for real, look. And then when I showed it to him, he was like, Delilah, what is that? He was like, Delilah, what is that? And I'm like, you see, I told you. And then he's like, but you never showed it to me like that before. He's freaking me out because he's like, oh, that doesn't look good. He's like, that looks really bad. So I'm freaking out. I get super nervous. And he keeps like touching it and like analyzing it. He's literally playing doctor right now, bless his soul. Asking me if this hurts, if this hurts. Nothing is hurting. But he's like, it's hard. And he's like, I know what it is. He's like, you're not gonna like it. I'm like, oh my god, I'm fucking dying. He's like, no, it's a Bible bump. He showed me that doctors can drain it with a needle because it's fluid, is a cyst, or you can grab a Bible, a hardcover Bible, and smash the shit out of it and it'll go away. We actually tried to do it like that. We got a hardcover book and I told him fuck it because I'm terrified of needles. So we're gonna do it this way because it didn't look so bad in the video. We attempted to do it and he got too nervous and he didn't want to hit it hard enough where he hurts me. After that, I was like conscious about it and it was just bothering me, and I guess the fact like since he hit it, it started to hurt even more. Now I'm thinking about this shit every single day. I'm starting to feel pain. It kind of like sometimes it feels like I'm losing circulation. Like 2 weeks go by and I'm telling him that I feel like really insecure about this, and then he's like, let's go to the doctor, because you know damn well I wasn't gonna be like, oh, let's go to the doctor. Like, no, he has to push me to do things like that because I'm a pussy when it comes to that. So I get it checked out and everything. In urgent care, when I went to the hospital, they made it sound so minor, So I'm like, okay, this is a minor procedure. It's not a big deal. I'm gonna get a couple of stitches. I'm gonna get a cute little wrist brace, and we're gonna move forward.
Psych!
So I go to the doctor and he's telling me like, oh, I'm gonna make an incision here. He's like, if you want, I can drain it for you. But he said that if I drain it, the sac will still be there. It's a good chance, but sometimes it doesn't come back. It's a good chance that it can come back because the sac is still there. It will be better if we just remove the whole sac. So I was like, yeah, let's do that, because I don't want to do anything when I'm awake. Like, I just want to be, I don't want to feel anything. I don't want to be aware of anything. So he's like, yeah, we're just gonna give you a little bit of Novocaine and we're gonna numb the area. You're gonna be a little bit like dissociative, and it's a 1, 2, 3 procedure. Like, it's 30 minutes, you're out the door, you get some stitches, and you're good. I'm like, cool. So I'm thinking like, okay, no, I don't think I'm a cream contour. I don't think I have the energy to do that shit right now. I'm gonna just use blush. So no, oh my god, oh my god, I love that Rare Beauty made this easy to open, but it's hard to open with one hand. Oh, come on, bitch, seriously? Okay. Oh, come on. I did. So I'm thinking, oh, I'm just gonna have to take maybe like 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks away from work. I'm like, oh, I could still film videos. I can still do my nails. I could still take clients until I'm off from work. I'm at work and I'm asking my manager, like, what are the procedures, like when you're gonna have a surgery? She recommended that I took a leave. I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm thinking like leaves don't even have to be for that long. So when I send all the request forms to my doctor, he puts till the end of May. Mind you, my surgery was April 16th. So I'm like, the end of May?
Drake!
Since it's my wrist, it depends on how you heal, because it is your wrist and you have to use your wrist when you're at home. I mean, when you're working. So I'm on a leave right now. I'm on a little vacation. Super excited about that. But I'm fucking miserable because I thought that this was going to be a minor surgery. I asked my doctor's assistant, ow, it's hurting. Like, what's the aftercare after the surgery? She's like, you're gonna have heavy bandages on. I'm thinking that they're like just really heavy duty, thick bandages, like little wrapping thing. I thought it was gonna be very thin where I can still wear cute clothes and long sleeves. Like all I could wear are like tie shirts like this, tank tops, and oversized shirts. I can't even like really put on cardigans and all that. So I'm thinking, yeah, that like I'm still gonna be cute. I'm gonna take clients. I'm gonna be doing nails. I'm gonna be recording and doing all this shit. No, this is literally a fucking cast. I took a shower the next day. I took a shower and I had a whole bunch of like yellow stuff on me, like a whole bunch of sticky yellow stuff on me, and I'm scrubbing the shit out of my arm. I'm just scrubbing. It's so fucking itchy. Like I can see my skin peeling off. Whatever it was, it just made me so dirty. So after the shower, I dry myself. I have to put a whole fucking plastic bag over this shit and not get it wet. So I get out of the shower, I dry myself. This shit becomes so itchy, and when I start to feel it, because I'm a little nervous, I'm like, oh, I don't want to touch anything, but my surgery is all the way up here. So I'm like, I could stick my finger in here. When I feel this, I'm like, this shit is hard as fuck. It feels like a fucking cast. I think this is a cast. And my boyfriend goes like this and he touches it. He's like, I think it is a cast. Like, look at this. I wanted to do a clothing haul for you guys. What am I fitting through this? I thought I was going to have so much freedom. No. I can't do shit. I was crying the other day. Yesterday was my boyfriend's birthday. We didn't go out. I treated and bought a whole bunch of seafood so that we could make a seafood boil at home. I was trying to mince garlic. All I was doing was peeling the garlic and like just, you know, using the little mincing shit. Do you know how hard that shit was? I started crying when we finished eating because I couldn't help with the dishes. I felt so bad that he had to basically cook the meal and do the dishes on his birthday. Like, I just felt so bad and hopeless. For the past 5 days, the second shower that I took, he had to help me. I can't even shower by myself. To do my hair, bro? Bro, I gotta ask my mom if she can do a doobie for me, cause I can't do shit. I know that you guys are surprised that I didn't do a Sephora haul or a Sephora like recommendation videos, but I feel like there's just so many, and I understand that everybody just wants to see like just different opinions. I've been a consumer of cosmetics, hair care, skincare, makeup. So it's like, I want to take a break from all that shit. I've been spending a lot of fucking unnecessary money on makeup and products, just overall cosmetic products that I don't need, that's still sitting in my closet, that's in my vanity. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna chill the fuck out when it comes to beauty products because I just have way too much of it. So instead, I bought a whole bunch of clothes. I made a little rant on TikTok talking about how I'm literally tired of spending money on fast fashion. It just doesn't last you. It's bad quality. One day I was scrolling on Fashion Nova. Like I was about to start shopping. And when I scroll down, that shit says whatever that may contain cancer or contains cancer. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I go to look at another item. Scroll down, it says the same shit. Everything. Oh my god, how am I gonna open this? Oh my god, I can't open my translucent powder. I can't do it. Okay, let me try and open this one. Okay, I could open the one size. The Laura Mercier is kind of like jammed, so I can't open it. Seeing that made me remember also that these clothing brands, they're not flattering. They don't look good on me. The only reason why I feel like people has continued to shop on Fashion Nova for so long and Shein and everything is because one, obviously, is super affordable. It gets to you really fast and there's a lot of hits. Like, yeah, you get hits and misses, but when you get that hit, you continue and be like, you know what, let me try and buy this. It's not so much. And then most of the time when that happens, it doesn't really look so flattering on me until I go get it tailored, until I dry it a couple of times in the dryer. I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna, like, little by little, I'm gonna start buying like really good quality clothes. I'm gonna throw away all my Fashion Nova and Shein stuff. I just want to start buying things from my outfit online, from Revolve, Meshki. Talking about the Sephora. Oh no, it finished? This is some bullshit. So going back to the Sephora Rouge sale, I did buy a couple of things. I'm not gonna lie. I bought a couple of things. I'm gonna show y'all later. I'm not showing y'all this week because I'm still waiting for one more thing in the mail. But I literally only got like a few things. I didn't go hard. And one of those things aren't even for me, unfortunately. I bought it for my makeup kit. I started doing makeup again, so I'm super excited about that. But I'll show you guys next week because I think my last item is coming on the 23rd. I need a pillow. So... when he explained the procedure, I didn't think that I was going to be knocked out on anesthesia. I'm sorry if that sounds a little dumb, but it's like I thought Novocaine and local anesthesia was completely different, isn't it? Or is it the same? I had surgery here before and they didn't tell me anything about no Novocaine. They talked about local anesthesia. Novocaine, the way he explained it is that I'm just not gonna know what's going on. Like I'm gonna be awake, but I'm just gonna be like, yeah, like dissociated. So I'm thinking that's like the whole thing. I'm thinking that I'm gonna have my regular clothes on. Like I'm not even gonna be laying down. I'm gonna be sitting up. No, bitch. So the nurse is walking with me or whatever. He shows me to my little section, and so I'm thinking, okay, this is where I'm gonna get the little surgery at. No, there's 2 bags, there's a gown, there's a piss cup, and I'm like, what's going on here? And then he's explaining to me how I'm gonna put on the gown and stuff. He's like, you're gonna take everything off, you're gonna put the gown on, and I'm like, I have to take everything off? I'm like, even my panties? I have my period. And he's like, I give you panties, you need pad? I'm like, okay. And they give me these big, stretchy, very comfortable panties. I like them. So she's asking me a whole bunch of questions. Yo, she literally asked me, she was like, do I smoke cigarettes or do I smoke pipe? I was like, She was like, marijuana? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I don't do no pipe. I don't do no meth, ma'am. We're rolling out. The anesthesiologist come and get me. We're going through the hospital. I never experienced that before because when I got my surgery done, it was a very small like plastic surgeon place. So I just had to walk to my destination. But she was taking me around the entire hospital and I was getting like creepy vibes, and I was this close to asking her, do you ever get scared walking through these halls? Because I felt like I was like in an episode of Ratchet or something. What is going on with my skin, bro? It looks so dry. So we go into the surgery room and it's really bright. They're playing music. She calls it the magic room. I'm like, the magic room? I'm like, she's about to drug me. There's like 4 other people there, but I don't see them. I only see the anesthesiologist and one other person, but I hear voices and I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? But whatever, fuck it. I need to, hold on. Getting me all cozy and cuddly. She gave me 2 blankets. She gave me a little donut pillow. Tilt my head to the side. I was so relaxed, you know. The anesthesiologist goes and put in the anesthesia. She's like, you're gonna feel a little stinging. And I'm like, fuck, more pain. I didn't feel any pain. It was just, it felt cold. It wasn't any stinging. It didn't burn. It just felt cold. When I got my surgery on my face, when they put the anesthesia, right, I was gradually passing out. You're like, ooh, this feel good. Like, you actually start to feel the anesthesia. Not here. The other doctor complimented my nails, but at this point, I couldn't talk anymore. I was just stuck. But I was awake. I was seeing everything. So then 1 second later, lights out. I completely knocked out. I didn't slowly drift away. It just, everything just went black. And then 2 minutes later, my boyfriend pops up and he's smiling. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm still high as fuck off this Novocaine or local anesthesia. And I'm so happy to see you. But I also want to start crying. But I couldn't cry because I was so high. Good times. Ooh, I do want to try this. So this is something that I bought from the sale. This is something that I really wanted to try. And I also have another thing that I want to try, but I'm not going to try it because I have texture on my face right now, and I know if I put that on my face, it's going to emphasize a lot. So this is the Hourglass Lightning Palette Volume 3. Gorgeous girl. Come on, open for me. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. If this doesn't show up on me, I'm gonna be so pissed. I do not see anything. I don't think I'm using the proper brush. I see it on my headband, but I don't see this shit on my skin. Oh, but the contour of my nose really nice. It's making me so appreciative of my left hand. And when the surgery was upcoming, I'm using the wrong brush. That's what it is. Because I can totally see this here. When I was getting closer and closer to the surgery date, I started to realize how much I use my left hand. And I'm like, this is gonna be a fucking problem because I'll fuck with my left hand. Like, yeah, I'm a righty, but I'll be using that left. Okay, I'm gonna finish my makeup and tell you guys bye. And we're done. I feel so fucking ugly. It's weird because it's like, even though I use one hand all the time, it's just something about not having this left hand. For all the baddies with one hand, let me shut the fuck up. I do not like my lip. There we go. There we go. Looks better? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. I still don't like it. Okay, you guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a beautiful, positive comment down below, and I'll see you guys soon.